What is up, everybody? It's Verse TV today. So apparently, asking since PlayStation PS5 has no games is really triggering for these Sony guys. They just can't handle it because they go little temper tantrums, or they all just react when somebody says that on Twitter, which is pretty hilarious. Because I remember at one point people were saying like Xbox has no games, but now somebody says that Sony has no games, they just lose it, which is pretty hilarious. So this guy who started all this, he said, "You gotta love these ponies living in the past, talking sales figures like they are getting paid by Sony. One question they can answer is, where are your games?" So apparently, because Sony's like the Sony guys love to bring up the sales figures for the different territories, like how PS5 is selling in the UK, how much the games selling like in the UK in different territories. And I guess you want to trigger them back by saying, "Hey, where's your games? Where are the exclusive games at?" And so this kind of started a whole bunch of chaos, which we're going to delve into what people were saying after he made that statement. There are games on PlayStation, just not the first party AAA ones that they say matter. This is why all games, regardless of preferred platform, need to stop having pissing contests over games. Okay, what you like, and let others play what they like. I like your point of view, sir. Footnote, I didn't start this. So he's saying he didn't start this, but this got pretty hectic. Kind of like how most y'all bots seem to get paid by Microsoft for Game Pass. Also, they come in next year, lad. Exclusives are anyway. As for what games we gotta play now, same as you accept Halo and Forza Horizon 5, really don't understand this narrative. I was told this cross-gen is an exclusive to the next-gen console. Even though the Xbox, okay, I don't know what he's talking about here, but yeah, it's kind of like, okay, now they bring up these multi-plat games, like they're playing the same games the Xbox guys are playing. But when Xbox guys did that before in the past, that was acceptable. That wasn't an acceptable answer. So it's just funny how this narrative is now changing. Then he says they're cooking something crazy right now. I'm assuming he means the Wolverine game, which is gonna come out like in 2024, 2025. So okay. Then he says, "Here you go, too easy." I don't know what this is. What is this? I don't know what this is. Returnal, maybe? I'm assuming this is Returnal. I have no idea what this is. Ratchet and Clank, and you got Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. Okay, that's the games they got. So what is this one? Yesterday I talked... So he says, "Yesterday I talked with No X." No X? Who? No exclusives on Christmas. You got to see what all these Sony guys attacking Captain America. That's pretty funny. They come up with some creative memes on here. So he says, Deathloop Fest, a whole bunch of games. Okay, he got that on PS5. Bro, Xbox has had nothing since launch until now. I wouldn't brag about that. That's not living in the past. Y'all had nothing for an entire generation. Let down after let down. And he's saying that meanwhile he has an Xbox controller thing in his little handle right here. Okay. Glad to know I'm not the only guy who's been forced to let this PS5 collect dust. LOL. It's literally holding open one of my doors. Using this PS5 as a doorstop. Jeez. I didn't start it, but I bloody well finished it. Long story, I'll tell you next week. So apparently they've been going deep in the trenches in this whole console war fight right here or something. My God, they love bringing up the past and never want to talk about Xbox future because it breaks their narratives. Xbox got 2 games. 10th entry in each series after 2 dry years, and act like Sony have released 10 plus first and third party good and great games by the last 1 and 5 years. Just desperate. Oh, and we ain't talking about third party here, mate, but nice try though. That's all they have left. Past accomplishments that doesn't even belong to them. That's all they can bring up now. That's the only narrative they have, and is hanging on by a thread. You love to see it. So he says, "Let me remind you, since June of 2020 onwards, The Last of Us and all these different PlayStation games and much more, please get real." Oh, so we're going back a year now. So what, you're going to go back 2 years in 2022? Where's their paycheck? In my PS5? Okay, this comes out next year. We don't know the exact time next year, but that's not in your PS5 currently, though. Okay. These guys are mad as hell. Instead of playing Halo and Forza, you up on Twitter trying to throw shots at ponies who have been eating amazing since last gen consistently. LMAO, what? The delusion is incredible. Yeah, I'm mad as hell. I mean, I'm not even Xbox guys all mad right now. We got to jump between a Forza or a Halo right now. So, I mean, it's pretty good on the Xbox right now. Where are yours? Painfully awkward. What is this? A list of PS5 games or what is this? Okay. Living in the past, but you bots love Xbox 360 backwards compatible games. Where is the Xbox games you can't play anywhere else but Xbox for the past 12 months? Xbox think the holiday season for games exists. Rest of the year doesn't count, huh? LOL, where is yours? Forza sales are not even on the board. Player count dropping daily. Halo launching unfinished. A cash grab full of microtransactions. Facepalm. PlayStation has had and continues to have a steady flow of games from launch through 2022. Except for right now. I mean, I like how you like to say they have a consistent amount of games launching, but except they really don't. Because last month until like February, you're not gonna have. It's gonna be super dry on that PS5 right now for exclusives. Another Halo, Gears, and Forza facepalm. So this guy says, you keep ignoring great games until you eventually get one of your console. From November to November, what has Xbox Series X received? One cross-gen AAA and a simulator. Now compare. In the first month, we get an Ultra aged 2 months after we get an exclusive after exclusive. Okay. You got re-releases and Kenna. Great game, loved it in the last couple of months. I got a PS5 and it hasn't been turned on for months, mate. Right now you got Sweet FA, bro. What is that? I don't know what that means. And that's okay because $15 you can play great games on any device you choose if you can't afford the X. Bots like you downplay. I like how they keep saying you bots. Like, what is that? Bots like you downplay real sales data because Microsoft doesn't have any time to talk about anything to talk about. They hide all disappointing Xbox sales in their financial reports. So you bots follow your massive marketing spin. How the F consumers buying your products don't matter. Just because they don't buy garbage Xbox consoles doesn't mean you and Microsoft get to change what is irrelevant and is in the consumer market. How competition works hasn't changed. These guys are super salty about this guy making that post. Jeez. Now he's posting glitches of Forza to try to, I don't know, to get people angry. Okay. Did this brain dead bum really say, where's your games? Laughing at this clown. So what games does he has listed, right? You can even zoomed in, it's hard to see, but Control. All these are multiplayer games. Like Immortals Phoenix Rise is a multiplayer. All these games are multiplayer. Okay. He's right about some multiplayer games. Is that the serious question? You're 23 that likes your tweet must be completely oblivious. You don't know what PS5 has more games than Xbox, including all its Xbox compatible games. That's reality. Live with it. Okay. So apparently these guys got really upset about this guy's post. But he says apparently he was responding to somebody else who was responding about these whole Sony sales figures, I guess. So this is definitely interesting. These guys are really triggered when you say that the other competition has no games. That's what really sets them off, apparently. So this guy says, selective memory. I think that's the name for his condition. Dude's acting as if Xbox does not come off for 738 days with no first party. What is it, like almost like 2 years and more with no first party AAA games? They got so behind they had to spend $7.58 just to compete with Sony, but that seems in vain as well. Cry more, buddy. I mean, didn't they say Xbox has no games, so they bought a whole publisher saying they got games now? So I was the big deal is with that. He says, where's your games? Laughing emoji. You can't talk about sales figure unless you have games that have sold. You didn't think that statement through, did you? Another diluted clout tracer shaking my head. Face palm, cap, clown, and a piece of crap. Okay. It's bone chilling how incredible dense mouth breathers like this live and walk among us. A mouth breather? What is that? A mouth breather? Okay. Don't everybody? Oh, okay. I use like the people. I'm like everybody breathes through their mouth. Okay, I guess they, whatever. I'm not about that. That's okay. Whatever. Anyone got an answer for this man? They truly kind of avoided that question. They're using like the past year and multi-plats. Exclusive wise, which these guys love to talk about, they definitely skipped that question because they don't really have anything exclusive wise until like February. So it's just fascinating. Now, this is legit like the Hell Hydra thing right here. You gotta see as a Sony guy where's their games that they legit get triggered like you, which is pretty hilarious. That's all you gotta do is say where the games at for Sony, and they get triggered. So definitely want to see your thoughts about this down below. Apparently, another day, another console war battle happened. And I don't even know who the winner is for this. It's like, who's the winner? Let me know your thoughts down below about this. But it's just hilarious how people get so angry about this. Like, why do you care that much? Like, legit, like, why do you care? If you're enjoying PS5 right now, then enjoy it. If you're enjoying Xbox right now, enjoy it. But it's just funny how somebody can say, what games are you playing right now? And people get so upset about this. So, I just find it hilarious. But I definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.